It didn't go to plan. We had an accident, but lucky enough, me and Liam, bike was repairable. And then we raced last week and we got third, so it's going all right.
It's going well. So you think, obviously the Germans and the Dutch always seem to have a bit of an edge on us. Do you think that we're anywhere closer to sort of beating them now?
I feel like we're there now. We're learning for like me and Liam, because obviously we're young, we're still learning, where they've got the track knowledge, but they're not far now. We're a biting bit distance of them, and I think the time the European comes, and hopefully today, hopefully we'll see us on top and not the Dutch.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously a big name to enter in the meeting at the last minute, really, William Matthijssen. Is there anyone? Do you think that he'll be the favourite, really?
It's always got to be William, and even Shaun never gives up, and yeah, I think them two are going to be our main competitors today. So hopefully we can get our heads screwed on and have 3 good rides, and then final, hopefully we make the start and we'll be in front.
Now, if we just come to Liam, first of all, Liam, obviously you're doubling up today on the 500s. You seem to have got yourself really into these 500 sidecars now. At the start, it was it seemed like a bit of a one-off, and now, you've got matching Kevlars, going to Holland every weekend. How's it going, the 500 sidecars?
Yeah, we're going, like he says, we're still going well at the minute, and as long as we keep up the good form and keep doing the results out there, I think we'll be worrying them all.
Now, obviously today you're doing both the 500 and the 1000 with Gareth Winterburn, both quick riders. Do you not get tired?
Yeah, by the end of the day I will be, but that's just part of it. It's all good fun. Whilst you're out there, adrenaline kicks in and keeps you going.
Well, you're a fitter man than I've ever been, I think, so yeah, fair play to you. Now, Josh, obviously today we've got a good lineup and it's in memory of your dad. Surely it would mean a huge thing for you to win it today.
Yeah, we won it at last time, so our name's still on it, and I don't want to let it go. I'm going to give it all that we can for today, and hopefully we're on top again. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure, given the circumstances, everyone will be rooting for you today. Hopefully it goes well, and we'll see you on the top podium at the end of the day.
I hope so. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, we're now joined by the current British Masters champions, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Mark, I was just talking to you just before. You went out for practice, and the track was pretty slick, but it didn't seem to worry you much.
Nah, it's pretty good. I don't mind it. Bit of fun first practice when it's slick like that. Let it rev and get down, see if we can find some grip.
It's actually a shame that Bob didn't catch it on video. They went into the first corner, and I don't think Mark shut off for the corner. They just carried on as full pelt straight into the corner. It was either sort of flat out or hospital there, I think. But yeah, he gets away with it. Do you think racing in Australia means that you've got so much confidence you can just throw it into a corner like that, or is it just because it's not always been there, has it?
I always do it in practice. First practice you get out of your system and you just mess about. But no, I wouldn't say I'm more confident, just out to have a bit of fun in first practice.
And Carl, obviously you dropped down on the side going into the first corner. You don't worry either?
No, we both know what we're doing, and like we said earlier off camera, I think hopefully we'll be able to catch it if it ever went round.
Well, let's hope that never happens. Now, we've already spoke to Gareth Winterburn, and we spoke to Rod actually, who's back from an injury. They're the ones that everybody's sort of talking about is going to be the ones to catch you if anybody does, and they think today might be the day where they catch you. What do you reckon?
Nah, no chance. No. You never know with them. They've got some good machinery. Gareth can ride good. So we'll see. It'll be all down to setup, as it normally is.
It's going to be good though. I mean, if Rod does come back and he's firing, you must be looking forward to it, having a real challenge to sort of come against you every week.
Yeah, Rod's always good to ride against because he never gives up and he's real quick. So yeah, once Rod's back, it'll be good.
Now, obviously, you had your first Grasstrack back last week at Maidstone, and it was a proper Grasstrack, I think, in every sense of the word. Did you enjoy it, first of all?
Yeah, I suppose so. It was pretty good. It's just a bit damp and soft, but can't help the weather, can you?
Yeah, you couldn't have got further away from what you'd been riding in Australia, I don't think.
It wasn't all dry over there, but yeah, no, it was pretty soft and damp.
And today, obviously, totally different, I think.
Yeah, today's pretty long track style, isn't it? Big, smooth, fast track, so it should be good.
Yeah, it does. It looks really fast, and obviously you two look really fast as well. So, obviously this year, British Masters is the main aim to retain that title.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, just get the bike set up for the Masters, and then go try and win that again. Also want to get the new speedo bike up and running, try and get back to Oz through the winter.
Yeah, we've only got a few Speedway meetings on in this country, really, Sidecar Speedway. Carl, will you be on with Mark for the Speedway?
Yeah, I do everything this season unless injury crops up, but otherwise we're together all season.
Yeah, well, you know, obviously it's good to have a sort of solid partnership like you two have got. It's making it very difficult for anyone to catch you. Good luck for today. Hopefully it goes all to plan. Obviously we all want to see Gareth catch you a little bit, but ultimately, you know, that's just for the neutral fan. I'm sure that you'll make a good race of it anyway.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We're joined now by Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Myles and Kev have been riding together a long time now, and they're probably one of the best crews around that haven't yet won the Masters, and obviously doing what they can about that. New bike for this year, Myles?
Yeah, we got a new bike this year, back on Suzuki. We had a go with a cross-plane last year. It was all good. We got it going towards the end of the season. We was getting it good. We was a little bit unlucky in the Masters. Had a steering damper come off in the first race, and obviously, you know, with the Masters, your points are a big thing all day, and you've got to keep picking your points up. But we've gone on to a Ducker frame this year. Wasn't planned, just sort of happened really. Back on Suzuki, and bike feels real good.
Well, that's good. It looked last week at Maidstone. It looked pretty good, and that was a bit of a test for it because that track was real challenging. Were you pleased with how it felt at Maidstone and at Somerton the few weeks before?
Yeah. We went to Somerton. Really, just we didn't long finish it. Really, just got there, had a little bit of a play on it. Had to get our heads around the gearing again because obviously different engine. Then we went there last week, and we was happy with it. We had a couple of wins, a second, and I had some trouble with my clutch in the final. But that's racing, isn't it? So. New clutch in the day, bike felt good in practice, let's go get them.
Yeah, it's a nice track out there, isn't it? Nice to stretch its legs, I'd imagine. Obviously completely different to last week, so you're still pleased with the way it feels on a nice big smooth track like this?
Yeah, that's right. It felt good on that track last week, that's it really. It's not Mason Ace's fault. We've had a lot of rain this year, the ground is soft, it's going to dig up, but Graham does do a good job here. It comes good, the track is nice, like you said, he can stretch his legs a bit. And it feels good.
Yeah. Now, Kev, you've obviously last year rode on the KHR cross plane with Myles. How does the Suzuki compare for you on the back?
It's easier to set up with the cross plane. It's such a small working window, so we've decided we'll have what we know best about. The bike's good, engine's good, both fit, ready to go.
Yeah. Now, Kev, obviously you're probably, if not one of the most experienced passengers around. Do you find that you can lend a lot of help with setup and things like that?
Well, yeah, we decide amongst ourselves, me, Myles and Darren, a mechanic here, what's best, what Darren's looking from the outside, and yeah, we decide amongst ourselves what's working good and not. So yeah, I suppose experience does count a bit, but yeah, it's all. Bike's good. Bike's good.
Yeah, it sounds like you're sounding really positive. They've got obviously you've had a lot of success here before. You've won a few big meetings here before. Today, obviously, everyone's talking about Mark Cossar, but who knows? You know, he's there to be beaten, surely.
Yeah, that's right. Mark's been good, and he's been to Australia, and fair play to him. He's younger, and he's good, and he is the man to beat, really. I'm not saying we're going to go out there and beat him every race, but if you could start beating him a bit. It comes good. So we've had some success here before. Won the Champions here, and we always go on alright here. So hopefully the weather stays kind for us. I think every part of the country is raining apart from here, but that's quite often, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's good for us. Sunshine on us, and the track looks absolutely brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen it look so good. So hopefully everything will go well for you, and push them at the end.
Yeah, good. Hopefully we're there or thereabouts, and hopefully getting the final. That's the biggest thing, really, and go from there, really.
Well, best of luck to the both of you. Hopefully it all goes well, and we'll see you in the final later on.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
We're number one each. 1-1.
we get underway with the first race of the afternoon. And very quickly Mark Cossar, wanting to stamp his authority on the racing, gets himself underway, gets away from the start and round that first bend. Remember, this crew have had this Mixed Steer Memorial Trophy not once, not twice, but 4 times since it was actually produced. Number 92 for Whitelam and Andy Colvin. No answer to them at the moment. Mark Cossar really does look to be absolutely flying. He's always told me he enjoys this circuit. Comes round off that bottom bend looking very, very quick. The gaps really have started to open. The riders in third, just ahead of John Hiscock and Carl Bell. What a gap Mark Cossar has opened up. He really has got everybody in the pits, I'm sure, looking at him now thinking he's the man to beat this afternoon. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on the time as well. Into the last lap he goes. I'm sure everybody standing in that pit box is thinking this circuit is quick this afternoon. We were worried about the weather yesterday. The surface is very, very hard underneath. There was talk of riders actually getting spin during practice. This afternoon, exactly what he wanted to do. Mark Cossar has gone out and so race 1 of the afternoon then. We start with the 1000cc sidecars and a very convincing win for outfit number 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. In second place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Andy Colvin. In third place, number 57, Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield. Fourth place, number 184. Fifth place, number 98. And the winning time was 133.60. 133.60. That averaged an average speed of 60.11 miles per hour. It looked quick. It certainly was quick. Averaging 60 mile an hour. What sort of speed were they getting up to then in the middle of these straights? So, just to recap, 37, 92, 57, 184 and 98. That's the official result of race 1 in your programme.
You strapped into a cage that couldn't fall off the track.
So we get underway with race 2 and they come down past me for the first time. Who's made the best of this start? Nose in front. Colin Blackbourn is very close to him though as they go into that first turn. 4 outfits together as they go around that first turn. Myles Simmons is going around the outside. He's on the outside sidecar wheel of Colin Blackbourn, but he backs off going into this bottom turn. Look to get a faster line coming out perhaps, as Rob Wilson has got away from him though. And it is Rob that's getting the pace. Under a bit of pressure though, not having it all his own way in that third place. Well, this will be interesting to watch the time because Rob Wilson again has done it from the start and he's setting a cracking pace as he comes round past us for the second time. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown that have fought their way through into that third place. Has he got enough time to close the gap on second? He looks quick down that back straight, goes into the bottom turn, driving hard up towards me and sees the last lap flag. Gareth Winterburn really getting the speed on in that third place. He's closed right up on Colin Blackbourn now as they go around that top turn for the last time. Down the back straight, Rob Wilson is still getting away. He's just got one more turn to challenge for that second place. Colin Blackbourn tries to stay tight, keeps the best line as he comes out of that bottom turn. Rob Wilson takes the win. Colin Blackbourn hangs on to second place. Gareth Winterburn in third. Race 2 then, we stay with the 1000cc sidecars and a very impressive win for outfit number 24. That's Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In second place, number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith. In third place, number 48, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. Fourth place goes to number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Fifth place, number 99, and sixth place, number 6. The winning time, 1:38.47, 57.66. Already underway with race 3. If you missed any of those numbers in race 2, they were 24, 25, 48, 9, 99 and 6. 1:38.47, 57.66 as we're underway with the third heat of the 1000cc sidecars, and they've already completed one lap as they come round past me, setting the pace. 15, Matt Rumberger and Dan Crawford. So new machinery for this season. It looks to be going well at the moment as they go, well, I'm going to say as they go down that back straight, but they look to be slowing as they went down that back straight. There's serious smoke coming out of the back of Matt's machine. We hope that it is just steam operated. The riders behind them can see that something's not quite right with Matt's machine. They're quickly closing the gap as quick as they can. Matt's still keeping the power on. And everybody anxiously here thinking that if it's steam he's going to run out of water soon, and that could be disastrous. But he goes very, very wide. Well, they're quite often have to battle through the dust clouds, but not very often they have to get through the smoke clouds. But I think Robbie's staying his distance as he knows what could be happening in front of him. As they come round towards the checker flag, Matt from Roller has completed the race. As fast as he can. So race 3 completes the first leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars. An impressive win, a frightening win perhaps from machinery point of view, for number 15, Matt from Roller and Dan Crawford. In second place, number 42, that is Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. In third place, number 5, Mick Cave and Ben Goddard. In fourth place, number 16, Simon Hill and Terry Madley. In fifth place, number 18, Mick Stace and Nick Barker. No, that's not Nick Barker, is it? That's anyway, we'll give you the time of 1:43.49 and the winning speed 54.88. So to recap, race 3, 15, 42, 5, 16 and 18, 1:43.49, 54.88 the average speed. We now move to the 1000cc left-hand sidecars. And of course it would help if I looked across the far side, because they get underway quickly. Up that back straight for the first time. They looks as if we have got an early leader as they come off that first turn, but second is by no means sorted out. And it is outfit number 22. We're up Penfold and Whitney May, who's got the early lead. The rest of the field starting to sort itself out, but number 22, Will Penfold, is certainly setting the pace as he drives up that back straight. Down past Lee for the second time. Martin Cuff and Colin Clark it is that have got that second place and look to be opening the gap between them and third, but closing slightly perhaps on the first place. So Martin Cuff and Colin Clark with all the work to do. They take a slightly wider line going into that top turn. It does give them advantage coming out. They've gone very tight on the exit of the bend. So things beginning to get close now between Penfold and Martin Cuff. Difficult to see the number, but number 7, Erwin Balman, is that rider in third. But there's a battle going on for that third place now. It looks to have changed, but Erwin comes back, tries to keep his front wheel just edging in front. As the checkered flag goes, it's going to start the finish win for outfit number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Bay. So race 4 then, the official result for the 1000cc left-hand sidecars out for the very first time this afternoon. A win for number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. In second place, number 128, Martin Cuff and Colin Clark. In third place, number 292, Andy Pack. And in fourth place, number 7. Fifth place, number 244. Sixth place, number 125. The winning time, 140.71, 140.71, 52.66 that equates to as an average speed. Race 5, and again outfits out for the very first time this afternoon. No Tom Penfold, of course, and no Paul Marley. So the tapes go up, and it looks as if we only got 3 outfits away from the line. Somebody's been stuck on the line, but the clerk of the course happy to let the other 3 go. And quickly there's a very big gap opening up between first and second. I'll pick them up for you as they come down past me. Indeed, number 130, Charlie Ridley, has got the lead. And already got quite a considerable lead as well, although things do start to be getting organised for the rider in second place. So it's Tony Penfold in second place. It's got the work to do with passenger Steve Collins. You'll quickly have seen that Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk quite a pace. And I'm sure their pit crew will be interested to see what sort of time it compares to that first time set up by Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. They've had no competition in this one. They've just had an open track to be able to find the fastest line to go very wide coming out of that top turn. But of course that's no need to be able to keep speed on down this finishing straight. Fascinating the way they go around the bends. Bear in mind that they've got to get that back wheel spinning to give them the drive, keep the front steering if possible, but really does defy the logic of the way machinery works. But the checker flag goes, and it is a win first time out this afternoon. We're out with number 130, that's Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. Tony Penfold and passenger Steve Collins get second place. Race 5, and also the first leg rides for the 1000cc left-hand competitors. A win for number 130. Had it all his own way, really, didn't he? Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. Second place, number 25, Tony Penfold and Steve Collins. Third place, number 113, Mick Downs and Steve Standing. Fourth place, number 215, Sean Jonas and Glyn Saunders. The winning time was 139.54, an average speed of 53.19. 53.19 the average speed. So we go over the page, and it's the first time out this afternoon for the 500cc Continental Sidecars, as they're now always called, competing for the Leicester Goodwin Memorial Trophy. And remind you, those without numbers, we're looking for number 43, Vincent Topport, number 23, Steinus Lund, and number 112, Tim Larson. No Dave Cavell, number 55. Oh, it does mean, of course, that number 1, William Matthijssen and Nathalie Matthijssen go into this one in place of number 55, Dave Cavell. Oh, clearly something not quite right for the competitors on that start line. Well, the green flag goes up, and I can see them getting underway as they go up that back straight for the first time. Most of these competitors, of course, used to riding in the UK. Fantastic high Easter course where they take this class very, very serious. And it is our European Champions William Matthijssen. And they get underway and lead for the first lap. Up the back straight they go, and quite a lead they've got going up that back straight. Tim Larson, I think it is, that's in that second spot. Confirm that for you as they come round this time, but just look at the way they've got that machinery going. They've won as much as they've won now for years. It is second place at the moment to number 112. Tim Larson and Lars Pesner, Denmark. The only riding on the road on that second place. There's a few changes going on a bit further down the field, but really all eyes, I'm sure, on the speed and the elegance perhaps of Willem and Nathalie Matthijssen, as they've seen a checkered flag for the first time. Not the checkered flag for the first time, but the first time this afternoon. They take an early win, closing up a bit for that third place. Then Marcus takes the second spot. Robbie hangs on the third. Race 6, the 500cc Continental Sidecars, out for the first time this afternoon, as impressive as ever. Number 1, the winners in first place are Willem and Nathalie Matthijssen. In second place, number 112, that's Tim Larson and Lars Pesner from Denmark. And third place, number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. Fourth place, number 23, that's Steinus Lund and Tim Moller. Fifth place finished is 68, sixth place number 43. The winning time was 127.80, an incredible average of 60.44. Now, I don't want to start these debates this early in the afternoon, but, you know, as we do have this lovely position of commentating, I can always start the thinking buds going. If you look back to race 1, we had a very quick time for a 1000cc sidecar. Average 60.1. Bear in mind they're doing 4 1/4 laps. The 500 Continentals are only doing 3 3/4, but we've worked the averages out again, and that equates to 60.44. So arguably they are travelling at the same sort of speed. Incredibly deceiving as well. And I know I can just throw that rubbish in for you, but there we are. Let's go back to the programme. We've got race 7 coming to the line. We stay with the Continental Sidecars. And first time out this afternoon for Josh Goodwin, Tony Cook, Paul Moorcock, Keith Richards, Shaun Harvey and Barry Bennett. So the green flag goes up and we get underway with the second of the Continental Sidecars, and again we've got an outfit breaking away from the rest of the field, charging into that first turn, wanting to take command and getting around that first bend, very much in control. The outfit is outfit number 3. That's Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg in second place. A very distinctive colour scheme of Shaun Harvey sitting there in second, but he's got no answer to Josh Goodwin. Are we going to see a challenge between Josh and William Matthijssen this afternoon? That way, so now perhaps the time they put up as they get clean lines going round those bends and up the back straight. Josh and Liam working hard on that machine. They'll want to keep a comparable time to William Matthijssen in that first ride. They see the last lap flag. They're very, very wide on that top turn. He has a sneaky look over his shoulder. He knows he's not he won't be able to hear him. Sits in second place. Barry Bennett is the rider in third. Well, I was going to say Barry Bennett and Nathan Hughes are in third, but they've dropped back to fourth as they've been taken on that bottom turn. But again, Josh stays very, very wide. He sees the checkered flag, but we're yet to see what sort of time. If he's taken a very wide line and he's got that much more speed, number 12 in second place is Shaun Harvey. Race 7, a very interesting result, a win on his own out there, being able to pick whatever line he wanted. Number 3, that is the outfit of Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. In second place, number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. In third place, number 10, Tony Cook and Paul Smith. Fourth place, number 7, Barry Bennett and Nathan Hughes. Fifth place, number 1, 2, 3. Sixth place, number 1, 4, 3. And an incredible time of 127.44. 127.44, that averaged 61.42. So 127.44, 61.42 as we're underway with the first of our 500 solo for this afternoon. And Paul Cooper is just setting the pace as he goes into that pit bend for the first time this afternoon and up the back straight. Well, he has got a rider in close contention as it gets very, very close going up that back straight. We'll sort out for you exactly who that is. And James Shanes it is that's come round on the inside of Paul Cooper. Oh, a great ride for James Shanes in his first outing this afternoon, as Paul Cooper's now got to do the pursuing. He holds second place, but James is setting a cracking pace and already opening up the gap. Paul Cooper must be wondering what's happening as he puts his head down going up the back straight, and he flies around that top turn. But James Shanes is setting a cracking pace, and Paul Cooper can only sit there in his wake and follow him round. Gareth Winterburn it is that's sitting in third place at the moment, but there really is some big gaps opening up now as James Shanes moved up from the youth class. Has had some great results in his youth riding. A terrific start to the day for James Shanes as he takes the first checkered flag for the 500 solo class. Paul Cooper heads down as he goes back to the fifth, finishes in second place. Gareth Winterburn in third, and Matt Saul in fourth place. So a great start to the Vince Kitchen Memorial Trophy 500cc solo class and a terrific win for James Shanes. Did you think that one was rather quick? We've got a win for number 93, James Shanes. In second place, number 11, Paul Cooper. In third place, number 17, Gareth Winterburn. Fourth place, number 181, Matt Saul. And fifth place, number 36. Sixth place, 82. Seventh place, 111. The winning time, 118.86. 118.86. That equates to 67.32 that he averaged. Oh, it certainly looked like he was flying, and it confirms it with the time. As we get underway now with race 9 as they come off that first turn for the first time this afternoon. It is number 22, Andrew Appleton. That's the thing that we're getting used to. Although obviously he hasn't changed his leathers or the colour of the bike or anything like that, so should get used to it. Oh, he locked it up coming out of that bottom turn though, and he's been caught going up that back straight. So we've got a change of leader as they come round off that top turn. Who's taken over from him? Oh, of course, Peter Carlson, right? His old number. And Peter Carlson quickly getting used to the circuit. And when you think of the so off the top turn, the very, very first time Peter Carlson has ever raced this mile of circuit. We all know he's a very professional and competent speedway rider, and what a performance he's putting up in his first ride this afternoon on Paul Cooper's machinery, hence riding, did I say it again, Paul Hurry's machinery, and Andrew Appleton with no answer to him at the moment, but Peter Carlson has his first win this afternoon on Paul Hurry's machinery, followed home by Andrew Appleton in second, Rodney McDonald in third. So let's quickly give you the result of race 9 then. There's a very impressive win, first time out and the very first time on this type of circuit. For number 86, Peter Carlson. In second place, number 22, that's Andrew Appleton. In third place, number 14, Rodney McDonald. Fourth place, number 96, Georgie Wood. Fifth place, number 19. And sixth place, number 41. The winning time was 1:17.29, 68.19. So race 10 is already underway and we're into that top turn for the first time as they come down past me, setting the early pace is rider number 7, Harlan Cook. Charlie Powell is the rider in second place, but Harlan Cook setting quite a pace as they go round off that pit turn for the first time and up the back straight. Harlan knows now that he's got an open circuit to race against as he comes off the top turn. He's keeping a very tight line. He looks over his shoulder and knows that he's not taking this race going. Andrew Whittaker is the rider in third place at the moment. The gaps really have opened up. So again, all we can do is look at the speed and the time as they come round towards the checkered flag this time. Now, as Harlan got a much quicker line, well, he was slightly tighter on that bend, and there's all sorts of problems for Charlie Powell. He's gone off the circuit on that top bend. A very, very wide line. I'm looking at the tail end, just coming down past me for the last lap indication. We see the checkered flag being prepared, and it is a very impressive win for number 7, Harlan Cook. Well, he's got close to this second place, but number 92. Charlie Powell hangs on to it. So, race 10. That completes the first leg rides for the 500cc solo class. A win for number 7, Harlan Cook. Second place, number 92, Charlie Powell. In third place, number 171, Andrew Whittaker. Fourth place, number 24, Adam Filmer. Fifth place, 80. Sixth place, 212. The winning time was 1:19.05, 67.12. That averages. So we move now to the 1000cc sidecars, and I knew they'd be getting themselves out of the pits already. So as we look to stage 11, we move to race 11. It's the 1000cc sidecars out for their second leg rides. And remind you that in the 1000cc sidecar competition, they'll be having 3 point scoring rides and then 2 semi-finals for the top point scorers, and add those points together again and find out who it is that goes in the big final at the end of the day. So with a good result first time out, number 15 Matt from Roller and Dan Crawford go again in this one. Second place is first time out for Colin Blackbourn and Robbie Wilson. So that's possibly where the competition is going to come from. But the tapes get underway and they come down past us for the first time. Who's made the best of the starts? Made the best. So where is Matt from Roller? He's caught in traffic at the moment. He's right at the back of the field. He's got work to do now as the rest of the field moves away from him. But Colin Blackbourn has got away. Oh, it's all very, very tight for that second spot as they come round that pit bend for the first time. Well, Colin Blackbourn has got away. That's Gareth Winterburn that's fighting for that second place, and Gareth was very, very quick first time out. He finished third in his first ride, so we know that he needs to secure some more points. So we'll be chasing after Colin Blackbourn as he goes round that pit bend for the second time. He's got past the rest of the traffic. He holds a tight line coming out of that bottom turn. Very, very close to Colin Blackbourn as he drives in tight once again in that top turn. Colin quickly trying to get his wheels in line and get some speed on down that back straight, but Gareth has stayed with him. The two close up as they go into the pit bend. Now Gareth has looked quicker on these corners. He looks tighter as well. When you find a gap on the inside, not this time. He's having to switch to the outside. He's underneath. A terrific turn from Gareth Winterburn. Well, he looked as if he was going to go a long way round the outside. He almost locked it up on his nose, dived underneath, got inside, and he now takes the lead from Colin Blackbourn in second. And the checkered flag is being made ready as Gareth Winterburn comes round off that bottom bend. A fabulous ride from Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. So, race 11, out for the second time this afternoon, the 1000cc sidecars, and a very, very impressive ride from outfit number 48, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. In second place, number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith. In third place, number 5, Mick Cave and passenger for this afternoon, who is Gareth Little. And in fourth place, number 42, fifth place, number 15. The winning time, 1:39.82, 1:39.82, average 56.52. 48, 25, 5, 42 and 15 as we move now to race 12. Stay with the 1000cc sidecars. What a clash. We've got number 37, Mark Cossar and Steph Blythe. They've had their name on this trophy for 4 years running, up against Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders, who also had a win first time out. Green flag goes up, the tapes go up, we get underway. Who's made the best of their starts as they come by me is Rob Wilson that's just got a win. Rob Wilson just length of an outfit, but Mark Cossar has gone wide and he's going a long way around that first turn. Mark Cossar looking to get the edge going up the back straight. Rob Wilson will look for drive down that back straight. He knows he's got the line. The two of them go into the pit turn together. Rob Wilson on the inside, Mark Cossar on the outside, and Mark Cossar has almost locked it up. And when he tried going in very, very hard, turned into the actual box, he's gone into the middle of that bend, but he did just scrub the speed off. And now he's got to sit in second place and try and rebuild. Rob Wilson has just got to keep head down, focus on the line that he wants to get the fastest time from, and get round that pit bend as quick as he possibly can and come up past us for the second time. Mark Cossar again has gone for a tight line coming out of that bottom turn. It'll speed the count. And you think Mark Cossar has done the same thing, or has he? He comes out of that top turn on the inside, he's got the line, remember, but Rob Wilson is very quick round this bottom turn, dives into that bottom turn and gets his nose in front once again. It's going to be last lap flag for them this time as they come round. Mark Cossar gets his nose in front. Mark Cossar takes it going into the last lap. What can Rob Wilson do? He's been forced to go wide back to the bend. He has to now cut through and try and get some speed down that back straight to make a challenge on the last turn. Or remember, this is only the heats. Will he back off? Will he let him take the win, knowing that it's all about qualification for the final. Mark Cossar looks over his shoulder. That's 2 out of 2 for him. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders finish in second. A big gap there. Roland Brownfield and Roland Broomfield. Well, is that perhaps a taste of what we've got to come later on in the day? Terrific scrap between those two. So race 12 and a real good expectation of what we've got come later on in the afternoon, as we saw out together. Winners first time out and now making it 2 out of 2. Outfit number 37, Mark Cossar and Steph Blythe. In second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In third place, number 57, the outfit of Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield. In fourth place, number 16, fifth place, number 18, and sixth place, number 184. The winning time was 139.10, 139.10, averaging 57.02. So, race 13, what have they done first time out? Well, Whitelam had a win, you might remember. Joe Mark has got away from the start. So now Paul Whitelam, I can see sitting there in that third place. Myles Simmons has got second, but it's Joe Mogg that's got away, and he looks quick down that back straight. Myles Simmons has got no answer to him at the moment. Well, he's got his own battle to contend with Paul Whitelam sitting right on his back wheel. Away. Those two are battling behind him. Paul Whitelam has decided to go on an outside line to get down that back straight in front of Myles Simmons. He just about noses in front. Can he get enough to get a cut across and dive on the inside of this pit bend to try and close the door? But Joe Mogg is now the rider that he's got to chase after. Gets close to him. He's still in third place. Remember, if Paul Whitelam tries to make an attack on Joe Mogg, there could be gaps open up for Myles Simmons to take them both. As they go down the back straight, Joe Mogg and Jack Cutler still in control at the moment though, as they come round that pit bend and towards the last lap flag indicator. One more lap to complete. Will it all change? Can Paul Whitelam make it change? Still there in place. If you're watching what sort of line Joe Mogg takes, and that certainly looks to be a quick line around that top bend. He hasn't lost any speed down the back straight. That's where he loses it. Paul Whitelam closes right up on the entrance to that bend. Now has that meant he's too quick into the bend? Tries to drive hard, Joe Mogg, and recovers from it. And Joe Mogg loses the flag. Whitelam in second, Myles Simmons in third, and Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin finishing in fourth. So race 13 then, completing the second leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars, and the first win of the afternoon for outfit number 98, Joe Mogg and Jack Cutler. Second place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Andy Colvin. In third place, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Fourth place, number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. And fifth and sixth finishes there. The winning time, 142.56, 142.56. Averaging 55.60.
Try and get Jack pulled through, right?
Oh, we're underway with the left-hand sidecars as they go up the back straight for the first time, sort themselves out for that first bend. So, who's going to pick it up? Quickly transferring the results from the first leg run. There's problems to one of our crews pulling out on the top turn. Two outfits together as they come past me. It is Andy Pack on the inside and number 7, Erwin Balman. Well, there's problems for Billy Penfold by the look of it. Coast past us, so machinery problems unfortunately for Billy Penfold and Sam Black as they retire. But it is the Welsh crew of Erwin Balman and Alex Balman that will be still with Andy Pack and Michael Chitterman in second place. And as they get a lot of speed, you can see that Andy Pack has gone very wide on that pit bend. It's given him a tighter line going up the back straight. Can he hold it going into this top turn? The Welsh crew try and respond and drive hard going into that top bend. They've left the gaps, but they're keeping the speed on. Andy Pack trying to go to that inside line. Erwin Balman tries to drive in and keep the gaps closed this time. Now this is what he did last time. Andy's got a lot of drift on in that bottom turn. Means he can drive in hard going up the back straight, but I believe that Erwin has actually closed the gap on him this time. He's got the ease of going into that top bend almost on his own. Sees the checker flag this time, so it's first win of the afternoon for Erwin Balman and Alex Balman. Andy Pack has to settle for second place. So, race 14, the second leg rides, the first of for the 1000cc left-hand sidecars, and a win first of the afternoon for number 7, Erwin Balman and Alex Balman. In second place, number 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. Third place, number 25, Tony Penfold. In fourth place, number 215, Sean Jonas. The winning time 143.71, 51.23. So 7, 292, 25, 215, 143.71, 51.23 they average. Now this one promises to be an interesting one. Those are first winners. So in this one, and setting the early paces, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. But look for number 128, Martin Cuff and Colin Clark. 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. That, I believe, is where the challenge is going to come from. But at the moment, Charlie Ridley setting the pace. And it is Will Penfold and Ricky Pay that are in that second spot. Martin Cuff in third. So, results from the early rides predicting what's going to happen with this class. Charlie Ridley setting himself the pace and making it look as if he is the crew that's got to be beaten this afternoon. And perhaps the outfit in second place, Will Penfold, is the outfit to do it. He's got one more lap if he's going to do it in this meeting, but the gaps are getting quite big now. Martin Cuff has no response to them. He sits in third place. Those three have got away from the rest of the field. Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk, no problems at the moment as they set themselves up for that top turn for the last time in this one. And they're going to be seeing the checkered flag as they come by. So that's 2 out of 2 for outfit number 130. Ridley and Harry McQuirk. We move to the 500cc Continental Sidecars, race 16 in your programme. As the competitors make their way to the start line for their second ride this afternoon in this class, the 500cc Continental Sidecars. Quickly just check my programme to see where Whitelam and Nathalie are. They go in race 17, so it means that our first leg riders, Josh Goodwin, or first leg winners I should say, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown and William and Nathalie Matthijssen don't meet in this particular leg, so they go in separate races 16 and 17. However, Josh is up against second place finishers Tim Larson and Lars Pesner, third place finishers Tony Cook, Paul Smith and Rob Heath and Sam Heath. So will he have it all his own way? Will he be just making William look at the clock? I'm not sure what the problem was holding on that start line, but eventually we get a green flag, the tapes go up and we get underway. Has Josh made it from the start? There's problems with one of our outfits on the far side. They pull out in the early stages of the race, but as they come round off that first turn, going very, very wide, all of them, it is the outfit number 3 of Josh Goodwin, Tony Cook and Tim Larson are the riders in 2nd and 3rd place at the moment. But Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown get away going up that back straight. Already have opened up a bit of a gap. I wasn't expecting to be this much of a gap so quickly. Well, they got a much, much better line this time coming round off that top turn. They were very wide on that first turn, but we had the speed. Top turner in 2nd place, Paul Smith. He'll be scoring consistently. Had a 3rd first time out, he's now got a 2nd. Tim Larson and Lars Plesner still holding that 3rd place. Don't look to be challenged for it at the moment. One more lap to go for Josh Goodwin to make it 2 out of 2. Have opened up between these outfits. Josh Goodwin setting a cracking pace. He looks so smooth as he goes up that back straight. Very little movement from him and passenger as they come round off that top turn. Just about middle of the circuit as he sees the checker flag being made ready. He makes it 2 out of 2. Tony Cook gets 2nd place. Tim Larson holding that 3rd spot. So race 16, 2nd time out this afternoon for outfit number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They make it 2 out of 2. First place to outfit number 3. In 2nd place, number 10, Tony Cook and Paul Smith. In 3rd place, number 112, Tim Larson and Lars Plesner. In 4th place, number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. 5th place, number 143, and the winning time, 128.92. 128.92, 59.75.